So, welcome to this video. I actually going to be doing an unboxing because I ordered some stuff from iHerb, which has a lot of different like health products and stuff. So I'm gonna share what I got from there. These are like my staple types of items that I typically use. So it's not, if you have seen some other unboxings that I've done of iHerb, it's going to be quite similar. But I thought I can do a little bit of a chit chat and have some white tea. This one has, I think it's rose and something else in here, but it's very nice, the tea. So I will start off by sharing what I actually ordered. So I actually have so much, by the way, to do with my studies, and I'm also moving. I'm just, what you see here in the background is like my student type of, I wouldn't honestly call it an apartment, but intentionally it was supposed to be an apartment, but it's not. So yeah, I'm moving and I also have a ton of things to do with my studies. But exciting news is that very shortly, because it's almost end of September 2019, depending on when you will be watching this, and in October I will be going to Jordan, so stay tuned for that, because I will try to take you along as well on some of my adventures or whatever I might be doing. So yeah, so the first product in this box is my Veg Life 100% vegan vitamin D, and these I've been using these now for I think more than 6 months, and I really like these D vitamins. Like, even if you're spending time outdoor, I have very sensitive skin, so I can't really keep my skin exposed too much to the sun as well. If you want to avoid like getting wrinkles and any sun damage to your skin, obviously you want to stay away from the sun too much, or like, you know, what am I saying? Staying away from the sun, you know, like, or at least protecting yourself from the sun, you know. So another way of getting D vitamin, if you're vegan, you can take some supplement. I actually really like taking a supplement rather than just consuming it through food. So yeah, that is that. And then I also ordered, oh, actually this is a very strange package, if I should be honest. I got two of these, and I don't think this is what I actually ordered. I think I ordered B vitamins, and I have, oh, okay, so these are B vitamins, sorry. I ordered, because typically I use in Solgar's B vitamins, but this is actually, I thought I would test out Veg Life 100% vegan B complex instead of the Solgar, just to try it out. So I will be taking these as well. I can see that these tablets, they are a little bit bigger maybe than what I typically would swallow. As well, it's not like as you can see, it's not a what is it called, like a light protected jar, so I would probably keep this one away from direct sunlight because it can damage the vitamins, you know. So that is that. Very exciting actually to try it out. I think one of the reasons to why I choose this one this time is that it has, besides the B vitamins, which are like in quite high doses, it also has veggie blend or whatever it's called. So it says like rice flour, carrot, broccoli, tomato and aloe vera gel concentration, and it also has some magnesium. So yeah, so I thought I would try it out. And then I also ordered two of these, which is my favorite skin moisturizer. which is from Sunfood Superfoods Coconut Rose MSM Lotion, Rejuvenating Lotion. And this one is very good in the ingredients list. It has UV treated deionized water, 10% Opti MSM methyl sulfonyl methane. I don't know how to say it. Fatty acids from plants, wild crafted shea butter, organic cacao butter, organic coconut oil, vitamin E, coconut fragrance oil, sweet almond oil, natural glycerin, 100% pure tea tree oil, which is organic, and then it has grapefruit seed extract, rose essential oil, vitamin C, aloe vera extract 200.1, so I think it's like a better quality of aloe vera. And then it has organic apricot kernel oil, calendula extract, usnea extract, organic comfrey root extract, manuka honey. If you are like avoiding honey, if you are vegan, this product does have some manuka honey, but I actually consuming bee products. But I try to be mindful about not like over consuming it, but I do consume bee products. Manuka honey, organic jojoba oil, and vitamin D3. So that is the ingredient list of this cream, and this is my favorite, and it comes in a very big jar, and it's also very inexpensive for the amount of product that you're actually getting. So definitely, if you haven't seen this product before, you can check it out. I like to mix this one with B5 vitamins, and that is my skin moisturizer. Sometimes I'm using like, you know, some serum like argan oil, or I have some tretinoin, like tretinoin, which is like I don't know, it's like exfoliating the skin. But I always using this as my moisturizer together with B5. It's a great combination. Then I also ordered my favorite type of face and body scrub. This one I don't use for my body, but I use this one for my face, and it's from Alba Botanica, and it looks like this. I love this one. It's has I think it has, again, very good ingredients list. I can read out the ingredients just to share. Aqua, aloe barbadensis leaf use, so it has like aloe vera use. Then it has some sodium lauryl glucosides, which is maybe, I don't know exactly what that is, but hydropropylene sulfonate, I don't know that ingredients either. Coca mido, something from the cacao. Then it has walnut shell powder, glycerin, Spirea ulmaria extract, lentils, it has licorice, and it has witch hazel, willow bark, citrus, bergamot oil, citrus, orange peel oil, and some peppermint oil, and some other, like, you know, like conservation type of ingredients. That is a very good scrub, and I ordered 2 of them, so I have backups, because as I said, this is my skincare routine. So when I order, because I order from the States, like from the US, and currently I ordered to Sweden, so I have to pay a lot in import types of customs, which is very expensive in Sweden. And that's actually one of the reasons why I ordered like a double set of these products, so I don't have to restock on these in any time soon. So yeah, I'm gonna have some more of this tea. So yeah, I am actually in the process of moving out. So I am currently in Sweden, and I'm still going to be in Sweden for approximately 2 more weeks, and then I'm gonna be going to Jordan, to Amman, and I still will have a lot with my studies to do while I'm like going abroad or wherever I might be, you know, this autumn. Like I have like a plan, because it's easier to be abroad for me while I'm studying, and also I'm really looking forward going abroad. So I haven't made like a video or anything about my reasons for like why I'm not such a fan of being in Sweden. There is a ton of reasons, so I'm not gonna go into that currently, because you know there's a lot of things. But yeah, so I'm very much looking forward to travel from Sweden, and I cannot wait to be in Jordan for a while. And I still need to figure out exactly the dates for when I'm gonna go hike in Jordan after the trail, because I know it's going to be in October, but I haven't exactly set the exact dates for when that's going to happen, because I want to also ensure that I have time to do some interviews and, you know, be available for yoga matters and so forth. But yeah, so concerning my studies, I have quite a lot of things honestly to do, and I'm actually considering, and I think I have shared about this in a previous video, that I'm intending to do a second master degree, and that one is going to be partly in Gothenburg. I don't know how to say it even in English. Göteborg, that's how you say it in Swedish. So and then do part of it abroad, so either somewhere in the Middle East or in Australia, because I want to move to Australia as well in my future after I have sort of taken out my master degree and so forth. But yeah, so currently I have like, I need to do a observation study, in cat study, put together a paper about it, do a text analyze, put together that paper as well. I have like 4 lectures until tomorrow. I have one literature list that I need to sort of put together for a big paper, like a literature review. Then I need to work on my thesis, start with most of my thesis, so I will be able to do like the material gathering in the coming months ahead. And I also need to read a bunch of articles. Then I have 2 different assignments in cross-cultural management that I need to work with, because I need to be a little bit ahead of time on that specific course. And then I have some literature to read, quite a lot actually. I have one assignment in the master degree about management processes, leadership, etc. And yeah, a ton of things to do. And today I'm going to be doing an observation study within the frame of ethics. So just to give you a hint about this, if you're doing research, any type of research, whether you are a student or not, you need to consider the ethical permissions to do so. Like, you need to have the informants or respondents' permission to actually conduct whatever study you're doing. You cannot just study, you know, some person and think that that is ethically approved. It is not. Like, you need to have their permission to do something or to observe them, use their material for, you know, like academic research paper or something, you know. Most cases you need that. So that is something I need to do today. And I'm also, because in October, in the middle of October, when I be in Jordan, I actually have a course that is about yoga and meditation. And it is not like, because yoga meditation, to some people they have such a bad perspectives or perception about what yoga meditation is. So they will say, oh, you're just gonna do a course in yoga meditation, so what? But you actually, this course particularly, you are demanded to have a bachelor degree in some field before you actually can even apply to this course. So it says something about, I don't know exactly what we're going to be working with in that course, but it is about the historical and contemporary timing practice of yoga, and to sort of viewing it from different angles and so forth. So you need to have, actually to enroll that course, you need to have done a 180 credits program before, which I have, so I can apply for it, and that's why I am going to enroll it. So yeah, so I have a thesis that I need to work with a lot. Also, when you're doing a thesis in the university, like a C-level bachelor thesis, you have these type of mentor sort of guided meetings or sessions, so you're getting some feedback on the work that you're doing, because it's very like independent to work with a thesis. Some people, they get to do it in pairs. We don't get to do it in pairs, we have to do it individually. So it's a lot of individual responsibility. If you're doing a thesis, you need to have a lot of references, you need to have a very good academic like language usage, and you need to do you have like a time frame for everything that you will be doing. You need to set together like a background, what are you going to use for method, what is your first and foremost problem formulation and your aim of the study, and why do you need to do this, you know, why is it important to do this study. And then you also obviously need to do the gathering of material, and that will depend on what type of, you know, research approach you're taking, if it will be like a quantitative study or a qualitative study or something in between or whatever. But I think if you're doing a thesis for a bachelor degree, it's going to be more like, it's not going to have too many aspects, so you have to narrow it down quite like specific and be very simplistic in what you're choosing, so you don't have too much material or too complicated stuff that you will be processing because you don't have so much time to do it. And then obviously you need to be getting the material, then you need to do an analysis of the material, whether or not if it's data from a quantitative study or if it's qualitative. Process that material so you will be able to produce a result, and everything, the final product of all of that has to come together and be presented in an academic type of language, piece of paper. You have to explain what you have done, and you need to have good references and so forth, and have like a nice presentation of it, and then obviously presenting it to some people on the university and say like, okay, I did this and this. So there is a process, and most of it you have to do yourself, and therefore you have to be very like specific in what you are aiming at doing and how you're going to do it. My sort of approach on this study that I'm currently will be doing is qualitative, so I have some interviews I'm going to be conducting, and I'm trying to not, you know, take too much of different things, adding it all together. I'm trying to simplify it, super specific what I'm studying, because it means that it's more likely that I get a result that is aligned with the aim that I sort of initially was sort of having in mind. Maybe I need to change it after a while along the way, because you can sort of reframe the aim, but it's easier to, you know what you want to study and know that it is relevant, and that what is the previous research on that specific topic, is there any research, and then go for it. So that's something I also am processing currently, but I'm trying to get down some of my other type of method aspects, because you know we're doing like method courses before the thesis courses and stuff. So I'm trying to get done the bigger amounts of work, like assignments for those courses, so I can focus more fully on my thesis and just go into that. Because if you're doing a multiply courses, it's very hard to keep your mind, like, give priority to all of these things simultaneously. You need to sort of prioritize, and you need to put your concentration on one thing at a time. That's how your brain is functioning. So therefore I try to get done some of the stuff that I know I can get done faster and that still have priority, and then I focus fully on the stuff I know will be demanding a lot of my attention, and I will be able to not have so many things going on in the same time that I need to focus my energy on, but that I can take full concentration on solving some of the problems and, you know, writing and all these things for one piece of paper. Some people asking, you know, like, okay, tips, because I know we have a lot of these types of things, like tips for writing. How do you, you know, type? What is your, how can you get motivation? I don't have problem in writing. I just write. If I need to write, I will write something. Even if it's not the final product, I will write something, you know. And I think this is what, after when you have studied for so long time, or if you have been doing a lot of writing, you will just get to a point where you can write whether or not you feel for writing. You just know how you can write it. You have like the skill to write. So that's my tip, you know, practice until you exceed the level where you are able to type whatever you need to type. So now I need to end this video, but I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. It was very random and there was some other random stuff that I shared, but you might have some usage of it.